On this week's road trip,
We're gonna zip it, and then we're gonna clip it.
we're going out on the water, getting our feet wet,
Squeeze the right handle, pedal, 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 pedal.
and trying new things.
Then we better start with safety first.
We've got your goat snuggles.
It's therapeutic to have a go in your lap. They love love. They're unique in that sense where they actually really love it when you give them love.
But I can smell the musk as well. It's really nice.
And we're on the scent of a sweet new experience.
Kind of like back to chemistry class type of thing.
I can't wait to tell everyone I'm wearing the Karina.
Road trip starts now.
How do we go really fast?
Hello and welcome to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. You know, my family loves trying new things, so this week we're dipping our toes into kayaking and a little paddleboarding. Come paddle with us at Empire Kayaks here in Island Park, where we're having fun in the sun on water.
But I hope we don't get too wet.
Then we better start with safety first.
Before we get into our kayaks, we're gonna get fitted in our life jackets. We're gonna zip it, and then we're gonna clip it.
Up next, getting into the kayak safely.
Turn your back to the boat, drop your bottom into the seat. You're gonna swing your legs. You're gonna have a slight bend in the knee. Have fun.
How do we go really fast?
Hold our paddle a little wider than shoulder width apart. My hands equally distant from each end. So to go straight, I'm putting that paddle in at my feet. I'm taking it right alongside the kayak, out at the hips. To make a left, I'm gonna sweep out on the right. Let's do some backup strokes. Behind our hip, push it forward. To stop or slow down, we're gonna alternate dragging that paddle on both sides. You guys are doing great.
Do these ever flip over?
Not typically, but it's always good to keep our body centered over our kayaks. No leaning, left or right. You're just gonna stay centered.
Now that we've conquered the kayaks, it's time to take it up a notch with the pedal boards.
So this is the pedal board, using your feet like a stepper. Squeeze the right handle, pedal, 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 pedal. Keep squeezing the right a little bit, keep squeezing the right, pedal. You could stop squeezing, because now you're gonna go straight. Keep pedaling, yeah.
Well, we are definitely better at kayaking.
But both activities were a lot of fun for the beginners and the pros. Okay, that was a lot of fun, but I'm just happy I didn't tip over the kayak and fall in. Well, now it's time to round up the kids because we're off to meet a herd of more kids. News 12's photojournalist Lori Goliath takes us to a goat farm where they specialize in snuggles.
Our mission statement is that we spread joy with our goats. So this has got your goat.
We are in Washington Depot. We're not like a normal petting zoo. They're not behind fences.
So we really do three things. We do things on the farm, so we have people visit, snuggle babies, we do open farm days.
It's therapeutic almost to have a go in your lap. They love love. They're unique in that sense where they actually really love it when you give them love.
It's just extreme joy. We go to parties and events and things outside of here where we celebrate with children. Our kids party with your kids. One of the reasons people like interacting with Got Your Goat is that almost everything's done off leash and out of pen.
So goats are very unique. They all have different personalities. So this is Nessie. He is a Toggenburg. Toggenburgs are a German breed.
This is Natalie. Natalie's a week old.
This is Nadia. She's a Nigerian dwarf. Every time people come here, they learn something. That's what's great.
We do hiking as well with goats.
And then we have the sheep over there. I love the sheep and I give them all the love and they follow me around.
If you want to experience goats because you love them,
Kids love it, adults love it. Any age group loves the goats.
I think it's a very fun experience.
I'm so jealous. I want some goat snuggles too. Well, now we're gonna throw you some slang to see if you can guess the clues to where our next road trip stop is. So, we're taking our tangs and trying to put a biscuit in a basket, but we need to stay out of the kitchen. Okay, any guesses? Well, if not, shuffle right this way because our Jordan Kassane will explain.
It's just up the steps behind us that Electric Shuffle is putting a modern twist on some classic fun.
What we're trying to do is bring traditional bar games, i.e. shuffleboard, into the 21st century.
Mission accomplished. Spanning 10,000 square feet of eclectic retro fun and with sweeping views of the Empire State Building, Electric Shuffle offers all sorts of fun for any kind of New Yorker.
There's not that many places to play games, right? And so we were trying to create as a place you can come play with your friends, listen to DJs, we've got boozy brunches, we've got really cool cocktails, espresso martinis, we've got sports TVs, so a little bit of everything.
Your reservation on one of these high-tech electric shuffleboard tables, this one reserved especially for our crew, gets you 90 minutes to eat, drink, and shuffle.
So how we start every experience is everybody has to sign in and take a selfie. So I put my name in, boom, Gene, take a little selfie. We're gonna start there. We're gonna alternate turns, then we're gonna go to the next game. Cool? Cool. Awesome. It's nothing like anything you've ever played before, and what we really try to do is we use technology to make the game easier, more fun, and diversify it a bit.
Post-game libations like their electric margs, salted caramel espresso martinis, and all sorts of elevated bar food make the perfect ending to your shuffle showdown.
So we want that feeling of a house party in a more commercial environment, and that's what we always look to try to create.
In Midtown, I'm Jordan Kassane.
Now see, wasn't that worth the wait? Nestled in the heart of a modern-day Trenton, a place where time has stood still since the Revolutionary War, Amanda Lee brings us to a last-of-its-kind military barracks.
Get ready to explore an essential part of history and a very important landmark in the state of New Jersey.
Our museum has quite a bit to offer. We have 4 exhibit galleries displaying various facets of our building's history and some context surrounding the events that took place here. We also provide guided tours on the hour every hour in which we guide you through the building and again, give you a little rundown of the building's history. We are here in one of our soldiers' rooms. Now, this would have been, say, during the 7 Years' War, French and Indian War, this building was used to house British Army soldiers. You could house around 250 to 300 or so men at any given time in the building. In rooms like these, you could house around 12 to 18 men in total in here.
12 to 18 people in this room?
12 to 18 people, roughly about 3 people to a bed, 6 to a bunk.
This is our medical room. So these are our medical and surgical tools. These are the tools that an 18th century surgeon would be expected to carry. And a lot of them match what you would see in a modern operating theater. Yeah. And then this is our smallpox setup. So one of the big things that we teach here is how the soldiers in Washington's army were inoculated, which is sort of like vaccinated against smallpox. You would use a little knife, a lancet like this, and take the smallpox fluid from the blisters of somebody that had it and put it on the knife and then make a little cut in a soldier's arm, and it would give them a minor version of smallpox, and then they would be immune for the rest of their lives.
We like to get people to interact with the building, pick things up, move them around. Not really something you get to do at museums. Most people think, oh, museum, I can't touch things. That's not the case here.
You can schedule a tour, or if you happen to be walking around near the State House on Barracks Street here, you can pop in and take a look around.
We're off to Adler's Farm in Wyckoff, New Jersey for a picture-perfect day at the petting zoo.
Welcome to Adler's Farm.
They have it all: goats, bunnies, turtles, pigs, and pony rides. Adler's Barnyard is a wonderful place to learn about all the creatures, big and small. For hours and information, scan the QR code. Mercer Lab's Museum of Art and Technology is a unique, immersive 26,000 square foot space that's a feast for everyone, especially the senses. So check out this 15 rooms that will leave you scratching your head and wondering, how did they do that? There's something for all ages here, so scan our little art installation called a QR code at the bottom of your screen for more information. Tennis fans, be sure to block off August 26th through September 8th for those 14 days the U.S. Open returns to Flushing. For more information on this high-level racket play, scan that QR code. The Color Factory in NYC has partnered with the Broadway show Wicked for a fully interactive art experience. Cover yourself in bright confetti inspired by the show. The Color Factory offers multi-sensory and immersive rooms, so scan that QR code for more. Welcome back to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. You know, you can't change the wind, but you can learn to adjust your sails. So let's set sail with Nikita Ramos and seize the day.
Set your sails and your sights onto the Hudson River. It's where the waves and the winds take the helm of your voyage.
Using the sails to your advantage, feeling out the wind, and using that in order to get the boat from one point to another just has this really rewarding feeling.
And thanks to Croton Sailing School, learning the ropes is open to anyone through the season.
How the sails are set is based on where the wind is hitting.
Instructors like Mark will teach you that there's a lot that goes into sailing. There's a little bit of letting go and a little bit of teamwork with your natural environment.
It's like making suggestions to the boat. What you're going to learn to do is collaborate with your environment, and that's going to make you really, really present.
Private or group lessons are open for both kids and adults to sign up for. You'll learn everything from boat basics to skilled sailing. Captain Charters offer an effortless experience for those who just want a few tranquil hours on the water.
For our Captain Charters, we always have a captain on board. You can just hop on the boat and enjoy the sail, kind of take in the sights. If you want to get involved, you can, but there is no obligation to do so.
From Havistraw Bay, you'll cruise through the broadest point on the Hudson River, surrounded by timeless views of the Palisades and the Hudson Highlands.
There's something really awesome about the history and the certain places you can look, and it's just looked like that for 1,000 years.
Release your mind, move with nature, and take away more than you came with on this road trip close to home.
There's nothing like a relaxing day on the water. Well, this next road trip is a treat for your senses. This 2-hour intimate and immersive workshop is your chance to create your own signature fragrance. Karina Jerry's on the scent.
Well, I'm Nathan. Today we're going to be making an alcohol-based perfume.
Step into the world of perfume making at Bouquet Parfums.
I'm French. I was born and raised in Paris. I wanted a name that reminded me of where I'm from.
A perfume making workshop in Bed-Stuy.
So they come for a 2-hour immersive olfactory experience. So I have them usually 3 times a week, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Try to keep it pretty intimate, so 8 maximum. We go through obviously the basics of perfumery for the first half hour. Most of the perfumes we're gonna buy in the market are alcohol-based. Then we get to the crafting. People get to do everything themselves. Kind of back to chemistry class type of thing.
You put it in your little beaker?
So yeah, you measure first in the test tube. Perfume is made out of 3 different layers or notes: base notes, heart notes, and top notes. But I can smell the musk as well. It's really nice. First browse base notes, make a little blend, what we call an accord. And then make another blend, adding on top the heart notes and then adding on top the top notes. And at the end, that gives us the final fragrance when we blend all these different raw materials together.
Once you're finished blending, you bottle up your fragrance, give it a name, and wait for someone to ask you what that scent is. I can't wait to tell everyone I'm wearing the Karina. For information on where you can sign up for a workshop, you can go to our website at news12.com.
It's time for a pasta party. Learn how to make pasta from scratch at Aunt Jake's Pasta Experience in New York City. You'll learn how to make the perfect pasta that you can actually pack up and bring home. After the class, you'll enjoy a 3-course meal. Aunt Jake's offers classes 7 days a week. For more information, scan the QR code. Were you fans of the hit show West Wing? The Paley Museum has an immersive behind-the-scenes exhibit to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the show's release. The show earned 27 Emmy wins during its 7-year run. The political drama gives an intimate look at the presidential administration and the inner workings of the White House. Scan the QR code for more. Dave Portnoy's One Bite Pizza Festival is back, but in a new location. Dave's transforming Randall's Island into a pizza haven featuring 35 of his favorite pizzerias. All-you-can-eat pizza, an Italian dessert village, and other surprises. This Pizza Palooza is planned for September 14th. Just one bite, everyone knows the rules. For a slice of information, scan that QR code. Getting around New York's Legoland just got a whole lot more fun. The first of its kind, minifigure Sky Flyer ride is now open. The gondola-style party pods transport you around the park. The ride is free with park admission, and they are ADA accessible and stroller friendly. For more information, scan the QR code. Are you looking for an experience of a lifetime? Well, Airbnb has redesigned a private mansion in Westchester into a Marvel Mutant Manor. That's right, the manor is decorated in 2D animation style, just like the Disney Plus series, and you can even spend the night in Wolverine's bedroom. You know you're in for something special before you even walk through the front door. 200 years ago, before the iconic Rockefeller Center was built, the land was home to the lush greenscape called Elgin Gardens. This was America's first botanical garden. So travel back in time in this immersive experience where you can explore the garden's beautiful history. Bloom, the secret wonders of New York's Forgotten Eden. It only runs through the summer, so scan that QR code for more.